Hello, everyone. Welcome to your reading. This is just a fun reading that we are doing on, what is it that you need to know? I don't know what that is. What is it that you need to know for your highest good? So we are using the Intuitive Kevin's extra deck. If you hear a noise in the background, that's just my pug. She's just joining us for the reading. She doesn't like it when I leave her alone. So let's take a look at what kind of information do you need to know? How can you address the issue? So self-doubt and envy, insecurity. So you're being called to let go of self-doubt. So whatever your insecurities are, this card is reminding you to address them, pay attention to them because you can't move forward when you have insecurities, right? Group association, cult, and covenants. So there are some of you that may have some insecurities about your belief systems, people that you're engaging with. I feel like for some of you, there's this like you're not really sure if these are the right people for you. I can relate to this as like I know someone who had made the wrong choice of hanging out with the wrong people, and unfortunately, um, the things that they were doing was not right. So just be mindful. These two cards kind of comes in with this like, don't let your be very careful that your self-esteem doesn't open doors to things that you don't want to engage in or people that you don't want to engage with, right? Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to leave the situation if it doesn't feel right. Pay attention to what you're feeling intuitively. If something doesn't feel right, then it's just not for you, okay? And we have contract, commitment, obligation, and agreement. Yeah, some of these situations, like, you have to remember that there are such things as like spiritual contracts, physical contracts with spiritual. Like, if you, for example, whenever you get married, that is a physical, but it's also a spiritual contract with yourself, with your other person, with God, source, creator. So just be mindful that if you are getting into a situation with someone and you're not 100% sure yourself of who you are, then you probably shouldn't do this. Okay. Whoever you are, whatever, this reading is a collective reading. So whatever the situation is, whether it's, friendship or getting into a business or, a cult can be like many different understandings. So it says group association as well. So like for some of you, it could be getting involved in, like a group with people that you just really should stay away from. Okay, and then for others, it could very well be, getting into some kind of a agreement with something with someone. It says group association. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a cult thing. It could just be like, a job, signing contracts for a new business or something, just double check whatever it is that you're doing. Don't just quickly assign your name to something, right? Your signature is like important. So don't just like sign your name on a line without really reading the fine print. Yeah, there we go. So see, like this is given red flags. There's a lot of red flags here. There's something very um I feel for some of you, you're here because you're looking for guidance on this situation. That is why you're here, because you are unsure about this situation. So if you are here because of this, this is a no. There is deception. Somebody's not doing you right. Somebody might be mixed up with other people behind your back, and there could be something going on that you don't really know about and they're trying to get you to sign something that isn't right. They're trying to get you to put your name on something and it's not good. It's not for your best interest. That you have the demonic here. This is not for your best interest. Right? This person wants you to sign something and it's going to be for them, but it's not going to be for you. So if you are not resonating with it, do not do it. Celestial, extraterrestrial, otherworldly. Okay, so yeah, there are things going on that you cannot see. Things that are just this is like a big red no reading. I'm sorry, but I know people we like to have like good energy readings, but this one here is screaming that there is something else going on. There is something that you do not want to be involved in. Optimism, hope, yeah, wish, promise. So this is your good card. This is your staying positive and trusting that you are meant to be here for a reason. Your answer is to say no. Double check everything. Keep yourself like prayed up. Keep yourself heart centered. Trust yourself. Like this is one of those like be optimistic and trust yourself, trust your instincts. If you're doubting something, don't do it, and trust that you don't have to sign these papers, that everything will work out in another manner, right? So somebody might be trying to get you to sign something because it works best for them, but in the same time, there could be other options if you just hang in there. Okay, so you got this union coming in. Yeah, this could be something that has to do with love as well. It could be sabotaging, something trying to sabotage, something trying to come in, and yeah, just hang in there. Trust the universe with this situation. Take time to love yourself. Whatever the situation is, this person, these people, they're not for your highest good. You need to pray upon this. It says celestial, extraterrestrial. You need to pray to God or source or whoever you reach out to. This card is reminding you that you can pray about this situation. You can pray about it and you can ask for guidance, reassurance. You can be patient. Notice how like she's just like sitting there. She's patient. She's got hope. She's got promise. She's not rushing anything, right? And then the right alignment comes in. So for you, for whoever this is, do not do anything that doesn't feel right to you. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. And trust that you saying no is going to lead to a better yes. Okay. I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.